There's this thing I noticed about myself recently, and honestly, it's a little embarrassing to admit. The gym membership I was so excited about in January. By March, I was inventing reasons not to go. Not because it got harder, but because it stopped feeling new. And I don't think I'm the only one who does this, so here's the strange part. The moment something becomes reliable, becomes, a routine, our brain kind of dims the lights on it. That job you wanted so badly, that relationship that felt electric in month 2, that hobby you swore was going to change your life. Somewhere along the way, the spark just quietly leaves the room. And there's actually a name for what's happening. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. Basically, your brain is wired to notice change, not consistency. Dopamine, which we usually think of as the pleasure chemical, is really more of a pay attention, something new is happening chemical. Once your brain can predict what's coming, it stops firing the same way. It stops rewarding you for it. Which, when you think about it, makes a weird kind of evolutionary sense. Our ancestors couldn't afford to sit around admiring the same berry bush for weeks. They needed to keep scanning, keep searching, keep wanting more. So the brain built in this mechanism where novelty feels amazing and familiarity feels, well, kind of like nothing. But here's where it gets tricky in modern life. Because the things that actually build a good life, showing up to work, staying in a long relationship, practicing a skill, going to bed at a reasonable hour, those things become routine on purpose. That's the whole point. And yet the very moment they stabilize, your brain starts whispering, hey, this is boring, maybe there's something better. And I think this is where a lot of people get stuck. They mistake the loss of novelty for a loss of meaning. They think, if I don't feel excited anymore, something must be wrong. So they quit the job, end the relationship, abandon the project, start over, and then the same thing happens again, maybe 6 months later, maybe a year. It's not the situation, it's the pattern. The thing that helped me, or, well, is helping me, I'm still working on it, is realizing that the flat feeling isn't a sign to leave. It's usually a sign to go deeper. Novelty gives you that first hit, but depth is what actually sustains you. A musician doesn't fall in love with their instrument once. They fall in love with it in smaller, quieter ways, over and over for years. So the next time you notice that familiar dip, that I'm kind of over this feeling creeping in around something that used to matter to you, maybe pause before you walk away. Ask yourself if the thing actually stopped being good, or if your brain just stopped clapping for it. Because sometimes the most meaningful parts of our lives live on the other side of that boredom. And honestly, learning to stay, that might be the real skill.